Good form, Ash Blossom. I did not open Necro Valley and Royal Tribute, so that's a good thing. So I'll go first. I'll set 3 cards face down. And that'll do me. Look, Saito. Me pet your, oh, you can't see his fish eggs. Look at it jiggle. Peak 2002 endboard. Yeah, we've gone back in time. A painful choice. I see. He's playing actual Sue ships. No way. Okay. Sue ships versus Gravekeepers. I actually don't know how much. Ooh. Okay. I thought there'd be more. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Okay, this is where you had a turn. For the record, you had a turn. I play Gravekeepers Commandant. This lets me send Gravekeepers Commandant to the graveyard to add a Necro Valley straight from my deck to my hand. I play... That's fine. I can live with that. I play Necro Valley. Now the graveyard is sealed by my tomb. But that's not all. I hope you don't like having monsters in your hand, because my Royal Tribute removes all monsters from both of our hands as long as Necro Valley is on the field. My opponent's hand was... Oh my god. Oh no! Droll, Lava Golem, Gunkan Ship Shari, Ghost Spell. No! Oh. I'm sorry. Activate Slimer for the field? Why? Can I just do this? Severely bricked up. Oh dear, oh dear. Just like Marek, I've got a slime on the field. I also flip some of my Gravekeeper Spy. This lets me special summon a monster from my deck. Oh my god, I can summon Shaman? Oh, she's not that good, that's why. Never mind. Battle. Attack. Saito, you're going to need the biggest top deck of your life. Not going to lie. But I believe in you. I activate the effect of my Spiritualist. I send herself and my Spy to the graveyard. This lets me special summon my Supernaturalist. Next, I use Supernaturalist's ability. Then I activate a card that stops you from special summoning. Just to be super toxic. I end my turn. And then I get another card. And I'm going to take... Oh, no, Droll. Well done. Shaman is amazing. She's good because you can't use card effects in the graveyard, can you? Oh. Another ghost spell? No, let him go on his own terms. I could have bounced it back. I am so sorry for the dead draws. Not really dead draws, but I just got so unlucky. Unlucky. Thanks to Duel. Saito, thank you for the duel. I'm sorry it was so brief. I'm sorry you didn't get the combo. I was excited to see the Sue ships then. Eagle's Scythe. Do you want to come down to table 1? Revolver or Soul Burner? Revolver. Bro locks out the grave, pitches the whole hand, and stops them from special summoning and calls it casual. This is a casual deck. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Give me my win. Stops the opponent from activating field spells as well. That's pretty nice. Okay. I have lost the coin flip. This is a going first deck, so I'm at a severe disadvantage. This is another player that has the fish eggs. Very nice. Spell Power Mastery. Sam loves Floodgate Turbo? That's not true. That's impossible. Guys, new Zelda comes out in like 4 days. I'm so excited. Sorry, 5 days. 5 days? Thursday? I can't wait. I want it. I'll be playing it on my red Nintendo Switch with Super Mario Odyssey Joy-Cons, which have intense Joy-Con drift. Nintendo denies that Joy-Con drift is even a thing, but I assure you, if I put on Animal Crossing, my little animal will walk up like this constantly. I have to do this. It's ridiculous. You can buy fixes, I think. On I watched someone like repair the analog stick, and you can buy them off Amazon. They don't look too bad. Ender Zark, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. I'm so screwed, by the way. So this can negate. This is only once per turn, isn't it? Yeah, once per turn. That's a monster effect negate. If you can get another one. So this can bounce anything with one of these on the field back to the hand to negate me, but you can do it once as well. Once per turn, yeah. Spell, trap, or monster effect. Okay, this stops spell and trap effects if he gets the is it a dog? What was it? This one. Cerberus. Jackal. The Jackal. Jackal King. I looked out my Switch, no drift at all, but now if I misclick something, I can't play Nintendo. Rip. Weed Todd is calling everybody out. He wants a duel. Oh, Weed Todd, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Completely missed that earlier. Thank you for the subs. I don't know what I was distracted by. But thank you, man. We don't use monster effects. I have one monster in my deck that has a monster effect. And technically Recruiter does as well. Alright. I can't do damage to my opponent. That is a pickle. Ew. I'll start by using my Pot of Extravagance. By banishing 6 cards from my extra deck, I can draw 2 new cards. Nice. He has no cards in his hand. So next I'm going to use your chicken game. I'm not allowed to draw any new cards, so I'm just going to destroy it then, I guess. Whoops. No, what's in my grave? I can stop him from special summoning new monsters. But... well, 5. Fortunately, that is my turn. I think we have too many monsters in this deck. I have never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, but one question I have is, how did Revolver get the topologic monsters? Also, why did the dub give him a garbage name? It went from Revolver to Varys? Yeah. They did that to a few characters. I don't know how he got the topologic monsters. Like, Yusaku got his cards from the Data Storm. Ho ho! Face up attack? I'm building my defense. Revolver did the same. He also had Access Storm. He did. This will get negated, won't it? I have to bounce one of those. Yeah. We have the same skill as Yusaku. It's been that long since I watched it. I completely forgot. He must have done it off screen then. He Data Stormed his topologic cards. Sorry, Spy. Play Eagle Scythe. How much defense are you going to have? Gains 200 defense for each graveyard monster in your graveyard. Negate all monster effects that activate in the graveyard. One activates on the field. Your opponent can activate. Her defense is so bad. 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 1900 defense. It's not enough. I'll just summon another spy then, I guess. I'm running out of monsters. Can you use her effect more than once? If I had another one, I could kind of keep this, like, recycling ability going. That would be pretty sweet. So, I think he still does have Astrograph Sorcerer's attack. Oh, no, no, no. We're okay. Nice. Spies once per turn either. I can see it's actually kind of a good thing. If you have 3 of each of this, flip, special summon. Destroyed, special summon. Flip, special summon. Destroyed, special summon. Flip, special summon. That's a good way to, like, float, I guess. Samboy, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Huge fan, would love to give you a duel. Well, feel free to join the duel room. Can't guarantee a duel. We have like a queue system. Tends to get quite long. But if we do this like every Saturday, so if you're ever free, feel free to join. If you're early in the queue, we're glad to give you a duel. Maybe we'll meet on our ladder someday. Who knows? I'm glad you like the content. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Oh, the goddess. Oh, the goddess. Goddess Hylia? Zelda? She has a bow. Tears of the Kingdom. I'm so excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I can't wait. You can work in Headman. Oh, that's true. That's true. There's going to be a lot of monster negates over there. You don't destroy, luckily. Normal summon Headman. Attempt to use its effect. Go for the spy. Get rejected. How long is the queue? Assume every duel is 20 minutes. 20 times 29 is 200, 400. Just call it 30. Oh, yeah, somebody's just joined 30. 20 times 30, 200, 400, 600. 600 minutes divided by 60 is... Oh, no, wait. It'll take 6 hours to complete this queue. I think that's how maths works. Recruiter's got to go. Scoop phase? I believe it is. Seems doable. I do believe I am about to lose. Unlucky. Gravekeepers topped a LCS. They did? Very cool. What's LCS now? A local card society? Last card standing. Oh. Does Master still have Watcher? What do you mean? What, a Gravekeeper card? Or, like, people watching it? Oh, Gravekeeper's Watcher. It does. Is it even a good card? During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or monster effect, that could make them discard, but it resolves. Oh, okay, you can negate that ability. Kind of cool. When does the next card packs in the shop arrive? Eagle Slife. Well done. Sorry for the bully. That's okay. It's made me realize that I do actually have to cut a monster. Don't look at my deck. You'll see my secrets. Cut. Nobleman was alright. I didn't mind Noble. 2 of them. Oh, I've got a... Oh, okay. I know I don't have 2 now. That makes sense. Crackdown. That's what I want. Put a Crackdown in there. Shaman's dead to me. Put in a poor performance. I'll do. Where's Gauze? Gauze is gone. Mixed Ficto, do you want to come on down? You are in a duel. Who is after Mixed Ficto? We can play them... Boy, wait. Roscoe? Roscoe, if you are here, do you want to come on down to table 1? Mix, we can play you after you finish your duel. That is Roscoe. I guess Roscoe's in a duel as well. Oh. Nice! Roscoe, good form. Good luck. Odd question, but have you considered Malefic Stardust Dragon in this deck? Malefics work well with this deck. Malefic Gravekeepers absolutely could be a thing. In fact, that would probably make up for the lack of attack points for a lot of times. I mean, maybe we could try it again eventually, I guess. Roscoe, I'm sorry if I rip every single one of your cards out your hand, and if I don't do it, then please go easy on me. There will be no ripping of cards from the hand today. But we can put a Necrovalley on the field. Set. Set. Please don't have Harpies. Cyber End. Any restriction in the room? None whatsoever. Bring what you like. Competitive, fun, toxic, whatever you fancy. No, I'm playing Tearelaments. It's fair. Necrovalley is back in the deck. Merly. Doo-doo-doo. No. Kick Kalos. Did we see Visas in there? Oh, no, it's just Heartbeats. Or did Visas just get milled? I don't know. This is fun. Oh, 50 plus card deck as well. Gotta deal with a lot here. Mass change. Playing the Dark Law. He's lost his Herald. We've lost some stuff. The one thing I like about this deck that we're playing is we don't actually care about the Graveyard Shufflers. We don't really use the graveyard. Actually, in this version, we do a little tiny bit. I take that back. You should do an episode on Visas or 5. I'll do the entire lore of them all eventually. Eventually. One day, maybe. Silver, thank you for pinning the code. Appreciate that. Good modding. Dual terminal law. There's some. Oops. I think if I chained that, it wouldn't have worked. I had toggle off then. Never mind. Oh no! That's enough attack to win! 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but. No one expects the mirror force. From whence you came, creatures of the deep of the lagoon. Try again. Woohoo! Good draw. I play Part of Extravagance. This lets me draw 2 new cards, but I will have to banish 6 cards from the top of my deck. I just lost both my Supernaturalists. Does my opponent know that? No, he doesn't. Well, I mean, now he does, but it's heartbreaking. Nice. With Necrovalley on my field, my opponent won't be able to fuse using the graveyard anymore. And with this face down, my victory should be assured. I end my turn. That's all I got. Good bounce, though. Or should you get ashed? I would have cried. With this card in my hand, if I can just draw a Gravekeeper monster, I can cut Roscoe out from summoning any new monsters. This plan is foolproof. With my face downs, my victory is assured. What? Polymerization? It's impossible. I can't believe he's just hard drew. No. Why? We're fine. What else can he do? He can... Gets to add a card to his hand. Has not normal summoned. Could add a Rhino Heart for that attack power. No, Rhino Heart isn't the big one. It's Shiren. The Shy Shiren. No, the Shy Siren. That's the one. Two, 3, 4,100 attack going straight to my face. However, I have another Storming Mirror Force. From whence you came, creatures. I will protect the tomb at all costs. I will impart the wisdom to the Pharaoh. Yes. I'll do it now. Come to me, my slime. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Guessing the top card of my card. The top card of my deck. Sam Velanak. Subarashi. Guess talk like Marika or Shizu. I see I see all your moves, Roscoe. It has been foretold. I will draw Necrovalley. A card that will defeat you. I see my future. I'm going to tribute my Metal reflect slime to summon a fake version of my Egyptian god slime. The way you said Subarashi. Subarashi. Marik's hard. It's like, the Pharaoh. Egyptian god slime. Attack Roscoe directly. Shuffle well, Roscoe. And hope that my Egyptian god slime ends up on the bottom. I don't sound anything like him. Just do Thief King Bakura. Is he taught different from Yami Bakura? My Millennium Puzzle. With all the Egyptian gods, I will be unstoppable. My destiny board. No, wait. No. Why so British? I don't think he does that much. Bakura does. I don't think Yami Bakura is at all. Is he? We had a deal, Marik. Marik. Oh, hello, Yugi. I haven't seen Bakura is. Yugi, what happened? I need tissue. My graveyard. 18 cards left. Do we Joey Willie voice? I know you can. You did it for the Legacy of the Duelist game. I can't. It's so hard. I don't know how people can do a Brooklyn accent. Yeah. Hey, Yuga. Ask some of my roses. No, I can't do it. It's too bad. You wish to guess my top card again? To be fair, it's we're playing our sister. We're playing a Shizu. Look at us. Gravekeeper's Spy. Whoa, nice try. I will play Terraforming to thin my deck ever so slightly. And I will attack your Shy Siren. No, he plays Meta Noise! It's that massive thing, but it's very upsetting. Roscoe has a chance to steal. Can he capitalize? 2 level 4 monsters, possibly. Trying to do a Birmingham accent. Hello, my name is Sam. I live close to Birmingham. I'll have fish and chips, please. A yow alright. Can't think of anything else. He knows that you're out of Necro Valleys. Oh, yeah. Can you do an American accent? Whenever I try to be badass on this game, for some reason when I'm doing my my play-by-plays, I do American for someone. Bottle of water? Why do British people call fries chips? I don't know. Why do you call... I mean, we do call... We call fries fries when we're referring to, like, thin chips. And then we got chunky chips. But generally, yeah, chips. Fries are like McDonald's chips, I would say. And chips are just everything else. Except for potato wedges. I wouldn't really class that as a chip. It's a wedge. Chips are like steak fries, right? Those thick ones? Yeah. Wait, you call steak fries fries? They're too fat, surely. Oh, thank God, another monster. Oh, whoa. How to get the Divine Arsenal a Zeus out? How did this happen? Uh-oh. That's an issue. Okay, my bait didn't work. I was hoping he thought I had whatever the water honest version is called. Wet honest Neos. I've been like trying to buy a house recently, and I've been calling the estate agents real estate agents, and apparently that is a very I think that's an American saying. I don't think we call them real estate agents. Real estate agents. Okay, what do we call them? Yeah, we do not use real estate. I don't think. I don't even know how to spell it. I'm writing like real estate. Real estate? Real estate. Ah, let's write it. What would a wet lie look like? Wet honest Neos. Moist honest, that's the one. Oh, my field! It's gone! Not ideal. With 15 cards left in my deck. Honestly, I think my only chance was drawing a Crackdown, but they're all gone. No, there's one more left in the deck. We need to top deck a Crackdown. And steal his Zeus. And then get another Melt Reflect Slime. And summon my third Egyptian God Slime. Do I have another one available? Oh my god, I don't. What is an American word or saying that annoys you? None really. I think aluminum is funny. That's it. Pretty fine with everything else. We don't really use faucet. But I guess that's the thing. Legos? What does that mean? What is eggplant? Oh, I know this. It's... Oh no, what's it called? Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Aubergine, that's the one. I think I probably still refer to it as an eggplant. What's the other one? There's cilantro. I don't even know what the hell that is. And there was something else. Oh, Legos for Lego. When Lego is singular and plural. Coriander. Yeah, coriander's one. Cilantro is a seasoning. Zeus works like that. Ah! I thought it was if something was destroyed in any other way apart from... Oh, no. I'm going out with a bang. I don't care. In face. But I thought you could destroy stuff by battle at least. Since when? If another card you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can attach one card from your hand, deck, or extract this card's material. Kitchen foil. Yeah. Oh, saran wrap? We don't say that. Or cellophane. I don't believe we use cellophane. dear, oh dear. Honestly, I thought I had this. When I had that fat monster out, I thought, this is it. We're good. I'm talking about aluminum foil. Aluminium foil. Oh, I said it weird then. Aluminium foil. Tin foil, kitchen foil. What do you say? Kitchen foil. No, tin foil. Is there any tin foil? Tin foil. Tin foil, cling film. Baking paper, whatever it's called. Greaseproof paper. Oh. Roscoe, well done. It was a hard-fought victory. But you clawed your way back, even with Necrovalley on the field. Honestly, that meta noise, being able to switch my monster into face-down defense, so you could get out, unless you played the Zodiac cards in your deck. Well done. Did really well there. I have lost 2 duels. Oh, no, wait. That was Roscoe. Was it Mixed Ficto? I think I was supposed to give you a duel, and we moved on, didn't we? Mix them at the bottom. I think it was Mix. I skipped. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. You have 3 Necrovalleys. Basically, turn 1 was a bit scary. I thought I only needed... yeah, it was a good game. Well done. How do you join the queue? Exclamation mark join. And you'll be put in the queue. I will try to get as many people as I can. Try to, anyway. Ooh, please don't have Ash Blossom mix. It'd mean the world to me. Yes. Come to me, Necrovalley. Next, I'll play Necrovalley Throne. This lets me add a monster from my deck to my hand. I'm gonna go for Headman. Why not? Actually, this is fine. As for the effects of my Spiritualists, send Spiritualist Shizu's mom to the grave twice. Why Shizu's mom? Coming out. Spiritualist. Supernaturalist. God, I keep calling it the wrong name. Spiritualist makes Supernaturalist. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Could this be... Hold on. Let me just add the card I need. Shizu and Marek's mom can create Yami Bakura. Confirmation that she had an affair and Yami Bakura is Shizu and Marek's half-brother. There you go. Confirmed right here, live. Why else would she be able to make him? It all makes sense. But I will be negating that polymerization. Get into the deep lore. No? I don't care that they were born 3,000 years apart. Confirmed. There's some game theory levels of reasoning. I actually made a game theory reference in the Gravekeeper video, but I cut it. I was like, that's just a speculation. A Yu-Gi-Oh! Speculation. But it wasn't funny, so I cut it. Want to see the latest house I've looked at? No, because it's going to be something ridiculous. You sent a £2.5 million mansion last time with a swimming pool. Which, fun fact, swimming pools in the UK depreciate the value of a house. Because nobody wants to maintain them. Fun fact. Ah, man. He drew 2 polys. Ow. Oh, no, we're equal. We shared it. Kind of wish my monster was in defense now. I really need to blow my nose. I'll be back. This is why I brought Headman to my hand. Headman's effects. Special summon Shizu's mom. She's got it going on. Fuse. Fuse? Who needs a priestess? So we fuse a Shizu's mom and a Shizu together to make Thief King Bakura. Thief King Bakura, attack directly. Headman with your 1000 attack points, attack directly. In phase 2, I'll set one card face down, and end my turn. Oh, I get to add a card from my hand. That's all of my counter trap cards gone, so I think I'll add next. Let's lock you out of the game. Don't do step, bro. No. I'm stuck. Qualifying F1 is at 9 PM UK time. Nice, nice, nice. No. No Armageddon Knight for you. Is this going to be a bad thing? So 4.5 million. It has 7 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and 33 acres of land. Oh! It's a bit out of my budget then. Oh, but this was for you, wasn't it? Yes! Pixie-Ficto. GG, GG. Makes well played. Orange with the fighting words. You stand no chance against me. Well, I hope we get to duel today. Timaeus, the Tim of the Eye of the Us. I'm at the bottom if you fancy a duel. Leon? Leon? We're not playing Resident Evil. Being shortly. Sorry, Leon. We have a queue system. Bum, 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 bum. No, 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 no. Oh, it makes, it only goes up to 30, and that's to make a new queue thing. Ready? Well, I'm on table 1, more than ready for you, or are you at the bottom? Oh, there he is. Good luck. Against my Gravekeepers, you stand no chance. I'll find a more affordable house, please. Yes! Necro Valley, Royal Tribute, and a Gravekeeper monster, and temples, and we've got most likely guaranteed victory. We got none of those things. Never mind. But a fun hand, nonetheless. First of all, I'll set a monster in face-down defense. I'll lay down 4 face-downs. And I'll call that a turn. Your move, Timaeus. Eldritch looking board. My opponent's used Into the Void to draw 1 new card. What's the caveat to this? You have to lose your entire hand. Oh, why? Why do that? I'm going to play my Metal Reflex Slime. I'm pretty sure it still dies. Does it become a monster? We'll find out. Bye, back row. It dies. Okay. However, one effect does activate, which is my Necro Valley Temple. This lets me add a Necro Valley card from my deck straight to my hand. I will take... Face down! Oh, I didn't read it properly. Oh, I couldn't use it any other turn. I think I still would have picked that, if I'm honest with you. $1K away from a replay. Bradwall, nice. Just don't redeem it today. We don't watch replays on Duel Room days. I'll have to give you a fat refund. Sky Striker. I don't think I've ever seen you play Sky Striker before, Tomas. Hayate with a direct attack. Choosing not to attack into my face down defense point monster. I see. Hayate with the effects. Send a card from the deck to the grave. They will send... I don't know. What do they send? Mobilize, engage. Oh, yeah, for the Shizuku add back. Kagari. Swap outs. Oh, sorry, no. Kagari adds from the grave. Shizuku adds from the deck. My apologies. They stream sniping? Nah, he even if he knows that I'm playing Spy, and he suggested me to play Spy the other day as well, because that on the field with Necrovalley has 2,500 defense, so I'm kind of not surprised he wouldn't attack into that monster. I hate mecha modules. Nightmare to get off the field. He's got to use his entire hand because he's about to discard it all. Shizuku. Now, how does Shizuku interact with that other card? Does he get the card and the hand mills? Or does he get to mill and then... Okay. Fix the order. Clever. What did he lose? Rose. That's nice. Playing Charmers. Okay. Flip summon. Necro Valley. I assume Ray can't come back now. Flip summon. I spy. I have just lost its effect, so I will not be special summoning, unfortunately. I'm very sad. I do cry. End phase. Honestly, we might have been better off just leaving it face down. But I mean, we need to get rid of the Widow Anchor. He's got Mobilized Linkage in his hand. That's not good for us. We're super dead. We're super gonna lose. Bye, Necrovalley. Uh-oh. Good week to play Harpies against Sam. Yeah. Wipe the back row. Alright. This is where I lose in the battle phase, right? Attack with Hayate. Hefty damage. Effect. You got to turn form, that's the achievement. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna linkage me. I'm gonna join the queue. You type in ! join. You will join the queue. And I'll try to give you a duel today if possible. If you'd just like to play against people in the duel room though, more than welcome to. That's just ! room, I think. Or it's just up there, actually. Never mind. Shizuku. Korra murdering Bones and his friends. Yeah. Literally got sucked into hell. Never seen from again. Very sad. I'd like to see, like, what characters would have if they got, like, updated decks. Like, what would Bones have? What would Bones' modern-day deck be? My Egyptian God Slime, which is immune to something. I pulled the Dark Magician Guard from Magnificent Mavens recently. Sold it for almost $500. Oh my god. Why was it worth so much? Was it like in Ghost or something? Ties Guy, well done. That's a sick profit. Battle. Slime attack Shizuku. Will we get away with it? Oh. My monster was stolen. It was taken from me. Baby, come back. Oh, man. I thought it was better. It wasn't Pooley anymore. It's not fair. Oh, what? I thought my thing could be killed. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent monsters cannot target for attacks. Oh. No, I misread that card. And this is where I sleep for all eternity. You're absolutely done. They get linkage back. Is that how that works? Oh, you can have another one face down. I see. Strikers are hard counter for Gravekeeper. They are. Well, they've ruined my day. Oh, he's going to kill me with the least played one. Kinda. That's technically the strongest one, by the way. That's the best combat form. Tobias, you absolutely clapped me. Well done. I went for a few cards, but not a ton. True Draco Skystrike. There's True Dracos in that deck. We never saw them. James Ogeko. Do you want to pop down to table 25? I would love to give you a duel. James, if you're available. Add another win to stream. I've won one duel today. Schnarsberry? Who's ever heard of a Schnarsberry? This version has only Sky Striker monsters and some True Draco spells and traps. No hand traps, all gas. Well, it works. Lost the coin flip. And it's an all. That's actually that's quite a good starting hand. I'd have liked that. Smitty were Benno 1. Thank you very much for the sub with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for helping keep the lights on. Thank you so much. My sub things going off, or are they not working? I can't remember hearing them. Refresh cache. I'll start by playing my Necrovalley. The graveyard is now sealed. Next, I'll summon my priestess, Ashizu, to the field of view. She gets a boost from herself and her card. Next, I'll activate Hidden Temples of Necrovalley. This means that we can only special summon Gravekeeper monsters. And I will attack. I'll attack your face-down monster. Ah, yes. Rose Lover. Plant deck. Possibly Rika. I'll now set 3 cards face down. And I'll end my turn. No, I hate bananas. I used to love them as a kid. I hate them now. I don't know why. But they're good for you. Full of potassium. They're like little mini humans, apparently. They've got the same DNA as a human. I forget how the saying goes. There's like... There's human DNA in there. Or something like that. I look wrong. Tastes like people. Oh god, they're so gross. It's so vile. Humans are 50% banana. I see. That's why they taste so good. I do not like the taste of bananas. I like banana flavored things. Yeah. Yeah. Necrotic Throne. I will take my Spiritualist. Try them in a smoothie. It's a good shout. Alright. Schnozberry. Withstand my Gravekeeper onslaught. Battle. Uh-oh. Should be fine. I should have activated my trap then. We took a gamble. To be fair, his defense position monster had to be fat for us to not win that. The reason I'm not fusing is because then I'd lose his hidden temples in the Necrovalley. That would make me sad. You can eat what? You can eat an insane number to get potassium poison, but it's possible. Banana redeem. Alright, we're going for the damage now. I wonder if I can use that trap in the damage step. I can. Let's do it, just in case. We never know what we're going to be attacking into. Oh my god! My gamble paid off. It would have been too strong. Nice. But let's go harder and use it as a serial topping. Yeah. Yeah. I like the ends, this bit. In fact, I'm going to break that off. Get out of here. It's so gross. Oh. Be gone. All right. I use the effect of my Gravekeeper's Spiritualist. Ahoy hoy. I fuse itself with the spy in my hand. Coming out. Supernaturalist. Battle. My priestess will attack your face-down defense position monster. Oh, we played Aroma. Coolio. What card on the field is ruining your day, by the way, Schnosberry? Is it the Necro Valley, or is it the card that stops you from special summoning? I assume that one. Hidden Temples. Single MST could probably screw you over. Yes. You'd have to go for Hidden Temples, though. This protects Necro Valley. I assume it doesn't protect Hidden Temples of Necro Valley. Or does it? Do these count as Necro Valley, the back row? They have them in the name. I drew all the support and none of the main cards. No! I'm so smart, sorry. Smitty Wabeno, 1. Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for the 5 months. Did I say that earlier? I can't remember, but regardless, thank you for the 5 months. Roma Garden. Great card. Laurel. A suicidal attack straight into Spirit Supernaturalist. Well done. James, well played. Sorry. Sorry about the hand. Good game, good game. It only protects the field spot. I see. It has to say Necro Valley cards. Oh. I see. Alan. I'm at table 1 if you want to duel. That's Alan 52004. Ready for a duel? Two whole wins. Look at me. Oh, it's been raining here a lot. I see. Alan won the coin flip. He wants me to go first or second? Second. Good choice. Not a terrible game. Second turn. Could be a lot better, though. Oh, we're so screwed. No, I need my my ranked deck, my going second ranked deck. That has triple evenly matched and triple Dark Rule no more. So you normally have both of those in your hand. You let your opponent do their entire play, and then you just evenly. It's so nice. But not now. Bum 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 bum. Necro Valley would have been nice for this turn. Oh, it would have been. It would have been very nice. Oh, think of that. It'd have been Necro Valley face up on the field. Gravekeeper's Spy, probably face down defense. Not that I have these cards in my hand, Alan. I don't have them. And then I would have set my trap face down, and then whatever he did summon, we could just go. He could have had some stuff. Could have had a heartbeat. Alan's picked tier against Necro Valley deck. His strategy was to win the coin flip. It is a good strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. I feel like Tearelaments are just unstoppable. No matter how many disruptions you throw at them, they just need one card to pop off. Yeah. I mean, you can't really pop off with Haveness on its own. I mean, you have to sort of play into that, unfortunately, but yeah, I guess if you summon them early and you mill well, they can do stuff. They summon a Rhino Heart, they've got a guaranteed, can start playing. If they have a Chiron and another monster in the hand, then most likely, if they get lucky, they can have another pop off and play. If they have the field spell, they can pop off. If they get terraforming, they get the field spell, so they can pop off then. If they have the continuous spell, and they can summon a monster. So yeah, there's a lot of ways for them to pop off. It's true. Uh-oh. We're going to be milling. Me milling the field spell to means the effect. That happens. That's the risk you play. You just shovel it back into the deck. Lost 2 Extravagance. A Metal Reflect Slime. Imperial Tombs, Necro Valley. Never really noticed in the background there's a creature. Never really looked at it before. DD. Roll Colossus, and you get a special summon. That means my spy can't use this effect. Okay, we have a chance of winning with the timer. Galaxy Cyclone. That won't work against Necro Valley, luckily. He's lost his Pellerino. Pellerino. Yeah. When does the new Spider-Man come out? I want to add that to my calendar here. First week of June. Oh, it's a little while away. Okay. Spider-Verse 2. I'm going to go watch that at cinema. What do I think the next big Mario game is going to be? Oh, that's a good point. Their last one was Mario Odyssey, I guess, is their last like 3D one. They could do Mario Odyssey 2. I think I would be okay with that. They could do something different. I don't know. I mean, we've gone to space. We've done water. I don't know. I really don't know. I've watched the Mario movie. I watched it for the first time the other day. I thought it was good. Like, it wasn't like revolutionary or anything. It was just like it was like a fine film. Nostalgia-wise, all the Mario references in there was cool for me. I enjoyed that. As a 30-odd-year-old adult, But it was definitely tailored a lot more towards a younger demographic. So like something like the Lego movie or the Lego Batman movie or something. Like they're like for kids, but as an adult you can watch those and they will make you laugh because they'll just do some silly stuff in there. I don't know, they're just like a bit more... I don't know, I don't really how to say it, but like... I think the Mario movie panned a little bit more towards a younger audience. Which is fine. Not necessarily an issue. All the old Mario movies. Probably the new one. I didn't mind the old one, though. I thought it was kind of funny. Right, he has to use the elf now because he won't be able to special summon because you won't be able to move cards in the graveyard. Actually chose not to use Merle's effect. Very clever. Do you know how many people don't do that against me? Tons. Is it worth me attacking? I'm going to lose our monster, aren't we? Sure. So, Kaleido Heart is a massive issue. Oh, I forgot! Volcalos' secret effect. How are you supposed to remember that? Impossible. No. Why did they give it just like that one random effect? Other aqua monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Did you know the actors who played... I know that they were drunk on set all the time. I think they were always pissed up. Can't Elf make Rulk untargetable? It is, yes. We're going to be losing our commandant. I do really wish I attacked that Sprite Elf now. I don't even know why I attacked. Like, Merle wasn't doing anything. Why don't I just kill it? It was a paycheck. That's true. What are you hoping for on the next Master Duel ban list? All the Ishizu cards to go down to 1 each, apart from Zolga. We can keep Zolga at 3. If you don't know what Zolga is, it's the only one that nobody plays. The Tearelaments... I guess you can ban Kit Kalos. Yeah. They've had their time. Kit Kalos ban. And then that's all you do to the Tearelaments. I still really wish they'd ban Smoke Grenade. I've played against a few decks that use that Power Tool monster. And then they just mill cards from your hand on your turn and then your next turn. I think it's just really annoying. Is there anything else that I think's like, oh no? Uh-oh. Didn't think that was going to happen, not going to lie. They should ban Elf. Do you think Elf's too strong? I know it's banned in the real world. I've lost this. All I'm going to rely on now is the timer. You don't think they'll ban Kit? I think there's a chance Kit Close could stay. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the deck could still be really good because it's just going to have one. I feel like it's still going to be meta relevant. And it's still going to be very oppressive. And I still think this is going to be like such a good deck. Elf didn't get banned because Sprite's too powerful. It was other decks that got it banned. I don't know why they need to make more cards less generic. I don't know. Oh. I've got gut. That's me done. Snatch Steal. Need to eliminate the Foolish Barrel Goods. Huh. Who plays Gravekeeper in 2023? Mad Men, unfortunately. Honestly, from the past 6 days of me playing it, if you go first against Tearelaments, you open decently enough, like literally have Necro Valley and maybe a Royal Tribute or something, yeah, you probably win. But then if you just lose if you don't go first or you draw poorly, you get absolutely clapped. So unfortunately, the deck relies way too much on luck, and a lot of their monsters are pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie. All the old Gravekeeper monsters from the original Pharaonic Guardian. A lot of them aren't good. Commandant has served the test of time because it's literally just a discard search. But that's it, really. Alan, I assure you, with that field, oh, I was going to say you have game. Oh, God. Super, super dead. Gravekeeper's good back in 2001. We're trying to bring it back. Come on, timer. I believe in you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Then when you declare an attack, the timer goes back up, doesn't it? Well, no, it stays 2. Why didn't Access Co get a boost? I still believe we're going to win to the timer, even in his final moments, I believe. Tick, tock, tick. Ow. Alan, well done. Got me good. GG. That's another win to chat. Well done, chat. X-God or X-Go Dryzen X. Do you want to come to table 1? Love to give you a duel. Chat with the 4 wins. Well done. Ryzen. Is this the same person? Yeah, Ryzen. Sorry, yeah, it is. X-God Ryzen. It just looks weird written there. Sorry, that was my only deck. I wish I could use another one. GG's anyway. Alan, no worries. You can play whatever you want in this duel room. It's all good. Thank you for the duel. And you just got a point for stream, so well done. To be fair, my deck is supposed to hard counter yours. So it was a fair matchup. I've literally built this deck. Well, maybe not this version of the deck, but this deck is specifically for anti-Tearelaments. Like so. No! I wanted that. Bron kind of saved me there. Bron was good. I was going to snatch your big monster. I didn't expect you to go into the Bron. It bamboozled me. I have a Moon Mirror Shield somewhere in my deck, and I haven't drew it yet. That's not fair. What did my back row ever do to you? Oh. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's okay. That's fine. I can live with that. I just need to not get 2 months on the field. I had 2 cards. I got only 6 matches played in 85 minutes because there have been some longer duels. Do I risk a Royal Tribute? 1 card. Might be another Ash Blossom. I think so. Max C. Me and you, Priestess. We can do this. Ever heard a scream like that before? Ah. Battle. Attack. I am kind of afraid of setting another card, but we'll go for it. We're susceptible to blackout. No! My back row again! What is your problem in my back row, sir? Nice. Woohoo. A Shizu and a Shizu's mom come to the field. Battle. Oh. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. You can use Spiritualist's effects. Okay. I'll use Spiritualist effect since Necro Valley is on... Oh. Never mind. How do you want to duel? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I've won 2 duels. There's a chance I could win this one. It could be 3. Priestess beatdown. United Duelist Kingdom. Vashuda. Hefty defense. I'll give you that. Uh-oh. A worm. Back row. 2 cards on my field. This could be bad. Oh. We're okay. Who's coming back to my hand? Spiritualist or Priestess? Oh, he's got his shooter back. Can you summon it twice? Okay, good. Now, the question is... I can win. No, I can't win. I can't. At all. I'm still afraid of a possible blackout in the back row. It's heartbreaking. Perhaps I should have fused. We may never know. Ryzen, I want to know after this duel if that face down card is blackout, okay? Unless we find out what it is before then. To be fair, if I would have summoned Spiritualist, he would have dropleted me. And then I would have been able to destroy Monk of Tenyi. The brave Monk of Tenyi attack. You attack right into my nobleman. I could do 1500 damage. Do they have any dark monsters in the graveyard? They do. I don't want to. I'm so scared of the back row. Wait, that's... By battle with an opponent's attacking one. Oh, God. Why? Just let me attack with it. Nobleman isn't any good. I thought it was better than that. You should be able to be proactive with some monsters. I'm gonna... Oh, we've lost. We've super lost. Uh-oh. Moye. Oh dear. I think this is GG now. Bar on the floor. 1200 damage, 7, 6. 3. We do live, but barely. Sets. 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 Your turn. That's all we've got, unfortunately. It is back out! I knew it! No! I've been had. I've been got. Played. One Ryzen. Solid win for the stream. We both bricked at the start. I knew that was a blackout. Oh. Fat L for me. One Ryzen. Good game, good game. Water Wolf. Wolf of the Water. Would you like to come on to table 1? I'd love to give you a duel. Your fear was correct. Never bricked so hard in my life. I saw when you got into the link one, and that was it. I was like, oh, perhaps there's a chance. It's calm for the last little stream. Make a tournament. This isn't a tournament, no. We might do one in the future someday, but this one, nope. Water Wolf, are you here? Are you in a duel? Wolf of the Water. Oh, he's in a duel, but he's not dueling. Never mind, he's just joined out. Perfect. Perfect. Can I come in your duel room? Of course you can. Nice. Good coin flip. The code should be somewhere on your screen. I assume there. No, over there. Actually, wait, which way do I look? I think it's over there. I'm going first. For my first move, I'm going to play a Pot of Extravagance. I'm going to banish 6 random cards from my deck. Those are... One of those was a very bad mill. Bracket option for duel rooms. That'd be so good. I would love that. Wolfwater is contemplating using an Ash Blossom, maybe on Extravagance. I think that was a smart thing to do. Well done. I get to draw 2 new cards. But I do get to Necrovalley Temple, which will let me add a Gravekeeper monster from my deck to my hand. It'll let me add my Commandant. And I can use my Commandant and send it to the grave. So let me get Necrovalley. I can activate Necrovalley. I can set 1 monster face down and set 1 spell or trap face down and end my turn. Good luck. Two back row. Uh-oh. Tearelaments again. Seamer. No attack. Then you shall come to my side of the field. Come to me. Seamer. Alright, Gamble of the Century. We need to not banish both of my fusion monsters. Thank God we got 1 left. Ah! 2 Ash Blossoms. That's 2 Extravagances negated. Steep price to pay. Accidentally activated my Necrovalley Throne in a possible imperm zone. I was meant to activate in the zone over. Never mind. I'll take... Spiritualist. Flip summon. Normal summon. Are they playing Mirror Force? No, they're not playing Mirror Force. Are they? I should just made it. I would have died. My monster protects itself from destruction. Oh, I was so sure. My greed. I wanted damage. Genesis, thank you very much for the sub at the Twitch Prime. Oh, no. I failed. Oh, God. Keeping Necrovalley, though. Blast held by destiny. You mad lad. Ashizu. You dare stand against me? Shy Siren. Big draw, no whammies. Nice. Unfortunately, I can't get out my fusion monster. But it should be enough. I play a new deck every month. So last month we played Tearelaments and we were clapping. This month I'm playing Gravekeepers and we're not going to clap. So yeah, I play a new deck every month. And I try and get that deck into Diamond every month. And then we find out if it can or not. And then I get really frustrated sometimes in the middle. And I try and drastically change the deck. And sometimes we even just change the deck if it's doing really bad. Not always. No. 3k defense. Isn't that a card from your raw deck? Yeah, but it's Egyptian-y. Kind of works. What's your deck for June? Something summerish? I haven't got a clue. Haven't even thought about it. Headman. Come back possibly on if this card resolves. Never mind. There's going to be a good fuse as well. There's literally no point. I can't use it. It would move a monster out of the grave. I will guide you if you do Weather Painters. I don't think you could guide me. I feel like that'd be too much. I'd have to have, you know, when people can like control your PC for you. We'd have to do that. The screen share. Oh dear. Oh no, he's added it to his hand. It's not going to work. You had a lovely monster that could have stopped you from taking damage, and you threw it away. The graveyard is sealed. No way in, no way out. Hefty damage. Just in case. Whoa! Sphere mode? Oi, oi. Kaijun 2. Kaijun wouldn't be too bad. I guess Kaijun triggers Tearelaments monsters, though. Oh, no, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. We was talking about it yesterday. What is Dark trying to summon? Dark wants to summon a Dark attributed monster from the opponent's graveyard. He's got loads in there, but we're not allowed to use it. Moon Mirror Shield can attack directly, can't it? If the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster, and the equipped monster's attacking defense becomes equal to it, plus 100. Okay, it does. Good. Moon Mirror Shield. Slap it onto Dark. Whoa! Whoa! Dinsey Boy just got back from a party. Here's 5 gifted. Dinsey Boy, thank you very much. Guys, we got a free gifted sub. What an absolute legend. Welcome, welcome. Dinsey Boy, that's very nice of you. I hope you had a nice time at your party. Slowly getting there. Real slow-like. Okay, I'm going to do less damage than I wanted to now. Unfortunately. Oh, no, we need a Gravekeeper monster on the field for that to work. Never mind. Oh, this won't work either. Whoa. Everything's Jed. Might as well put all the floodgates in the deck at this point. Well, I mean, I'm weak to high attack monsters. Or at least a lot of my weaker monsters are. That was, this was literally meant to go on to Priestess because it's so weak. There we go. Priestess, win me this duel. And that is how you beat Tearelaments with a Necro Valley deck. Very slow. It only took 17 turns. Waterwolf, well played. Thank you for the duel. Good game, good goal. Thank you for the duel. Hitman X. Hitman, if you want to come down to table 1, give you a... That was fast. Hitman, are you Hyperion? I can't remember. Retard, thank you for 100 bits. Yo, Monster Energy just made a hard drink. Can't wait to try it. Hard drinks, it's alcohol, isn't it? Yes, it is. Then good luck, Hitman. Yes, sir. Copper Fiend, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Lord Hyperion, pray you don't get Necro Valley Royal Tributed. That's... Whoa. We have done it. We just need to not draw any monsters. Ooh, that's a lot of good stuff there. Alright. Hyperion, I apologize in advance. Sincerely. Please not have 5 monsters in your hand. Okay, only 1. Amazon S, not too bad. You're not allowed to special summon, but I only have a 1200 tap point monster on my field. But you don't have any monsters in your hand. But you might be able to add some. But I might have some back row to deal with it. So, yeah. I mean, an Imperm. Imperm would get rid of this. Or that. Or that. However. Negated. But do you have another? Oh. I mean, got. The original waifus. Amazonas are just as old as Gravekeepers, really. They contend for one of the first archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Summon my slime. Let's take Necro Valley. Boost my Gravekeeper. Oh no, I banished my God Slimes. No God Slime for me. Whoever the snoo. Oh, I'm wearing. I'm more afraid of their Onslaught, whatever it's called. The back row card. Whoa! Dinsey boy! With the 1,000 bits you got this, Sam. Ah, thank you, man. Thank you for the big bits. I appreciate that. That will go towards the infinite expenses I have for my new home. So thank you so much. Fun fact, they said yes to my mortgage. I can have a mortgage. Which is pretty cool. But they will be taking money from me for the next 27 years. Huh. So thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Shattered pelvis is a small price to pay. Infinite expenses. Haha! You tried to move a card from your graveyard, did you? I saw. My Necro Valley stops that from happening. You grave robber, you. 27 years. That's an average length of mortgage. I can pay it off, though. A little bit earlier. If we save well. But I'm allowed to put 10% max extra per payment, I think, or something. Or per year. I don't know, though. Probably per payment. Oh, my battery's died. Oh, no, no. Okay, how does this win in a battle? Okay. What does this do? If you have... Oh, it gains 1,000 attack. Then I will say no. That was weird. I knowed at the same time of the whoa. That was creepy. Weetard, thank you for the gifted subs. Keflon guy. Keflon, welcome to the stream team. Weetard has given out 164 gifted subs to the channel. Whoa. Mad lad. Thank you so much. Last time I didn't fuse, I paid the price. This time I'm going to fuse. And never mind. Dinsey boy with the 5 gifted subs. Whoa. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from anybody today, Weetard, Dinsey boy, other, make sure to give them a big thank you. It's very nice of them to do. Thank you, guys. Thanks for supporting the stream. Let me get my my expenses book here. Hold on. Whoa. I'll let you pick what you're paying for. Hold on, just get the glasses on. Where is it? Whoa. Hey, where's it going? Did I fly off? What would you like your gifted subs to go towards? A kettle, microwave, air fryer, fridge, toaster, oven, cutlery, crockery, pans, tea towels, bins, knives, towels, mats, weight scales, a toilet brush, a bidet, possibly, a new TV, a sofa, a coffee table, a lamp, a rug, a bed, a duvet, pillows, a wardrobe, drawers, a hoover, a mop and bucket, jet wash, a lawnmower, smoke or carbon dioxide detectors, or outdoor tools. Glitch Aston, you're going for the air fryer, thank you. We Todd, going for the air fryer. Air fryer's a good choice. That's the first thing I'm going to buy. There's one on offer on Amazon at the moment, which is the same one I bought for my family, and it's like £100 cheaper. And it's been absolutely fantastic, so I'm going to buy it again. We're just buying you the whole house now. I mean, we can do that one as well if you want. Where's my other one gone? There's another piece of paper somewhere that has my expenses. All right. So if you want to fund my loft conversion, you can. Possibly a new kitchen. A garage conversion. We've already done that. A basement. We could build a basement. That'd be nice. Open plan. A new bathroom. Oh my god, my eyesight then when I took the glass off. Freaky. I would duel, but I'm too drunk. No, you can't gift subs and drink. I look away from the screen for 2 seconds. There's an Amazoness Empress on the field. What happened to my 2 monsters? Oh, they died valiantly in battle. Set. So luckily, this has 0 attack, so Empress can't attack over it. Whoa! A raid? Is it Raid Shadow Legends? No, it's a raid. Laura, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody, from Laura's stream. It is nice to have you here. Welcome to the duel room. We are playing against viewers. We have a duel room that you can join by typing in !join. We have a queue if you would like to play against me. The queue is too long. I wouldn't bother if I'm being completely honest with you. Hi, Laura. How's your stream? I hope you had a nice time. Welcome, welcome. Uh-oh. That's fine. First time we were destroyed, it's not. That's okay. How would he get over? Well, I don't understand. How? He can't. It's What? Oh, I didn't see that bit. After damage calculation, if the equipped monster attacks a monster, destroy the attacking monster. No worries. Hey, good top deck now. What's fun facts? How's Gravekeepers treating you? In ranked, they're a 50-50 deck. They are the definition of a... They're a glass cannon. If I go first, and I'm playing against Tearelaments, and I draw just okay, we probably win. If I don't go first, or if I draw badly, we've 100% lost. That's kind of the dichotomy of this deck, unfortunately. This card is amazing. The rest of the Gravekeeper monsters, you. Ah, we Tom with the gifted sub. Well, Laura, welcome to the stream team. It's nice to have you here. Enjoy your emotes, your ever-evolving loyalty badge, and the fact that you don't have to watch adverts. And of course, thank you for supporting the channel. We've just got to tank the 2,800 damage, I think. Just kidding. Back to Fortnite. Woohoo! Crystal Beast is better than Necroval is? No, surely not. I hate you, Sam. Why? Because I'm putting your monsters back from whence they came? Alright. Battle. Attack him! Oh, this is game! I believe! I believe! Woohoo! Gravekeepers beat Amazoness. Amazonesses? Amazoness. No snoo for me. Oh, wait. No snoo for me? Oh. I bricked. Hitman, well played regardless. Good game, good game. We take those. Danjo. Danjo, do you want to come down to table 1? I'd love to give you a duel. That is a win for the streamer. Nice. Any stipulations? None at all. Play the most competitive deck you want. Play a fun deck. Play the most toxic deck you can play. I do not mind. If you play Numeron, I probably will never be your friend, ever. And if we crossed each other on the street, I would probably still say hello to you, but I would probably talk about you behind your back. So that's your choice if you want to play Numeron. I've lost the Numeron twice today, and both times it was so scummy. What about Rongo? Rongo's fine. Modern day Rongo without what's his face that used to get it out. I'm fine with it. If you make the hassle of getting it out, even with sales ban. Wow, what a great hand. Your turn. Banjo, be gentle. Oh, Gossip Shadow, that's the one. Yeah. Nadir Servant. Add Dogmatica Punishment. Oh, no. White Knight of Dogmatica. God, their artworks are so nice. Dogmatic Calamity. I go Steez. I'm allergic to rituals. You can banish one Fusion Signal or Xyz Link monster from your graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can send 2 monsters with different names from your extra deck to the graveyard, or your opponent sends 2. I don't think I play any that have abilities. No, I don't. Very sad. Oh, why am I still poorly? I don't understand. I got better. I've been to the gym since then. It makes no sense. Ugh. Dweller. No! What was that? Oh, no. Poor form. Snatch Steal. It won't work. I should just let it go to the grave. Up. You can put it wherever you want now. I'll grab some food. Stay safe. An amazing stream. Enjoy your food. Laura, thank you for the raid again. Have a nice day. My spiritualists. I mean, my supernaturalists. God, I keep getting their names mixed up. No, for some machine skull. Wait, sets? Did I say sets? No, one spell or trap. I thought it said set, spell or trap. We are about to take some hefty damage. If they can get any more monsters. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7,000 damage. I believe one of them does an attack boost as well. Oh, that's game. Florida, during the main phase of a monster, special from the extra deck is on the field. Oh no, we're okay. We survive by 1,000 life points. Bum 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 beep beep beep. I need top deck a sick card, the sickest of them all, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I will believe. Nice. Actually, exactly what we wanted. I play Commandant's effects as long as it doesn't get negated by anything. They might have a face-down Dogmatica punishment. Or... Oh. Heartbreaking. And unfortunately, we lose this duel. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. Oh, he's going to get an attack boost as well. You can banish your other supernaturalist if you use a monster effect. I see. It's the baddest of them all. Don't think I've ever seen anyone summon Ashiyan before. Very cool. I'm taking your Ecclesia with me. I thought Floridelis did that. Oh no, Floridelis is when you attack, and that is when it gets attacked. I see. Chat, well done. Bested by the Dogmatica. Can I die to White Knight of Dogmatica or Ecclesia, please? Oh my god, what is this? Dogmatica Nexus? You summon it by banishing... That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen anybody summon Nexus either. I will be happy to die to Nexus. Why? Played. That's cool. So some monsters that I've never seen before. Be summoned in a Dogmatica deck. How is Nexus a spellcaster? It's a big statue. You know? The Nexus is under attack. Alejandro Omegas, if you would like to come down to table 1. Danjo, thank you for the duel. Good clap, good clap. Dan, nice plays. It's magic, damn it. I will maneuver down instead. Alejandro, I'm at table 25. Jump in if you fancy. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Beast and another one of those. He did the cured 1,000 people's blindness. He's done a deaf version now. There's so much like backlash from that, which was mad. He's done it again. Fair play. Table 4, Alejandro. I do apologize. I didn't see. There you are. Oh no! That awkward moment when you move to each other's rooms. I'll come to you. I'll come to you. I'm coming. I'm coming. Thank you. Alejandro, good luck. I'll go first. I'll play Extravagance. Did I win the coin flip then? I don't think I did. I've been allowed to go first. Ah, we didn't get thingy. I either set this monster face down or I summon it in attack and take a huge gamble. I'm going to go with a gamble. Please don't play back row removal, I guess. You got a decent hand? Okay. Well, as long as you don't need to special summon or use the graveyard, that's fine. You just need to have a monster with more than 1700 attack. Oh, no. No! I'll keep Necro Valley. Oh. I can't be mad. I play evenly matched and we have a deck. Uh-oh. Do you think he has another? If you evenly match me again, I'm not gonna be impressed. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, he put sorry. I see. Gear Town. Am I playing Ancient Gears? Was it an Earth Machine deck? Oh, no. Oh, God. Bad things were ahead for me. Let's get ready. Oh, no. Giant schedule as well. All right. He gets a level 4 and a level 10. I think that's how that works. Level 4 or level 5 or higher. He's gone for Magical Hound, an Ancient Gear React Dragon. Catapult pops the Gear Town. This will special summon Ancient Gear Golem, I think? Or just anything. Ancient Gear Golem. And then Gear Town will activate and summon another monster. Ah, jeez. Brande Fleur. As if you can make Brande Fleur. I think he's locked into Earth monsters, though. Is he? No, you can only declare an attack with Earth Machine monsters. No! Ah, there's no point. He's just gonna... I don't know what to do. This is just gonna... I can stop the Baron. Screw it. Do your damage, I don't care. 2 level 9s, he could make the one that rips a card from my hand, or whatever it's called. VFD is possible. Oh, I'm gonna take so much damage. I'm not excited. And he can pop my oh yeah, he can destroy Crackdown or Necro Valley. At his whim. Ah! God! It's the deck that I pooed on as well, Ancient Gear. I said they... 50 is banned, Sam? No. Maybe he's got it. I thought about taking the Golem for something like this. Well. Well. Maybe he didn't have a Brande Fleur. Alejandro, I want to hear after the duel if he was planning on making a Brande Fleur. I think I get to use effects. No, I do not. Oh. Alejandro, you absolutely OTK'd me. Well done. Ripperoni pepperoni. GG. Played. Good game. Was you going to make a Brande Fleur there? With the 9 and the 10? And the 1, sorry. He was going to summon the Fleur. That was a lose-lose-lose situation for me. I don't think there was anything I could have done to stay in that. Polycannon. Polycannon, if you want to come down to table 25, have to give you a duel. Let's add the win onto chats. Oh my god, I'm getting absolutely beat down today. Chen Ying as well. Polycannon. Table 25. There he is. Echo Blitz. I assume you are Polycannon. I'm going to assume. Is this correct? I'm going for it. I assume it is. Yes, it is. Polycannon, good luck. Have fun. Well done on winning the coin flip. I'm not jealous. I lost all duels today. I've lost 70% of my duels today. I know how you feel. I'm going first. Suspicious. Okay, for the record, you let me go first, okay? You chose that. For the record. I want that on my file. You all witnessed it. Activate Necro Valley. Swing by the chandelier. Oh, it's Stovey. I'm sorry. Whoa. Getting those graveyard effects in as quick as we can. I thought Labyrinth decks preferred going first. Welcome Labyrinth on the field, face down. Necro Valley does stop a few things in a Labyrinth deck. I think it stops Welcome Labyrinth as long as stuff's in the grave. Ooh, that's bad for us. I didn't realize Labyrinth could play so much on the first turn. Right. Let's see what's in this hand. Any more monsters? An Ash Blossom. Hey. Not too bad. I'll go Spiritualist. Just hope for a top deck. Oh yeah, it's the first turn. I can't attack. We got. You have 11 to 1 with Cyber Dragon. Ooh, well done. Very gel. It's just drew into Ariana. A Labyrinth card from deck to hand. Not good. Probably take the field spell. Maybe. Or does he need, yeah. Field spell is live. Lovely Labyrinth. Okay. Also, after that, destroy one card on the field. They can pop Necro Valley. I thought they would have gone for Necro Valley there. Surprised. Nothing in my hand for you to take. Oh. Never mind. Probably should have used my trap then. Never mind. Come to my field, lovely Labyrinth. Now, I have your waifu. How do you feel about that? Unfortunately, she can't attack, though. Your turn. That's all I got. Crackdown would be so much better if it just stole the monster and it could attack and use all of its effects. And had an attack boost. And it increased my life points as well. And it wiped their field. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-oh. Cracked down. Archfiend's Ghastly Glitch. They're cool monsters. With their candelabras. What is any cards that they don't use? Why did the Archfiend archetype pop up? Ah? That's not right. Oh, you didn't need to do that. No need. I'll just carry on looking at related cards. Who's Labyrinth Archfiend? Is that lovely Labyrinth just with armor on? Oh, because it uses fiends. Oh, it's a generic card? Oh, yeah, it is. Bum, bum, bum. I don't think there's anything I can top deck. F? It is an F. Very much so. Summon Priestess. 1200 attack. What a stupid, like, effect to put on this monster. While there is no face-up field spell at all. It should be while there's no face-up field spell on your side of the field. As if the opponent can shut down this. This was made in an old era. That's not fair. It means my side of the field. It needs an errata. We need to badger Konami and say, listen, Gravekeeper's Priestess, we know what effect you wanted to give it modern day. It was while there's no face-up field spell on your side of the field. Obviously, this is a mistake, so fix it. Say, we don't need the ban lists. We don't need a new ban list in Yu-Gi-Oh! We need that updating. Priority number 1. Putting the Seal of Orichalcos. Yeah. You know what deck I'd love to play? Clear World deck. I really would. We just need more clear monsters. Sorry, we need actual clear monsters. All we have is Clear Vice Dragon, Clear World, and I think that's it. What would Clear World be doing to the opponent right now? They've got dark monsters. We would be... If you control 2 or more monsters, you cannot declare an attack. He couldn't declare an attack. Too many dark monsters with Clear World on the field. And if we were playing against Tearelaments, during a Tearelaments end phase, they have to discard a card. Oh, they'd kind of like that, actually. Not ideal. I lost my Royal Tribute as well. Eco Blitz. Well done. Good game. Dark and Water, not just water. Oh, that's true. So they can't attack and they have to mill a card from their hand. Played. It's a shame we couldn't get the pink one out as well. Oh, poor form. Attacking me with the weaker ones. Boo. Played. Good game. Good game. Chat, well done. Another win for you. The pink one is a one-off. Ah. It's just rare to see it out in the field. Eco Blitz, well played, solid win. Rogue Shadow, if you want to come on down. Happy to give you a duel. That's Rogue Shadow. Got to win with absolute fashion. I wanted to give you a chance, so I went second. Oh, really? Honestly, when I had the Necro Valley and the Royal Tribute, I thought, we've got this in the bag. And then you started playing before I could use them, and I was like, uh-oh. Not good. I needed more than a chance, unfortunately. Polycannon, well played. Solid win. I need this to kind of work. No Ash, no Ash, no Ash. Yes. All right, let's learn from our mistakes in case they imperm us again. Or if they make a 3,300 attack point monster, let's put it in defense. End phase. What have you done to my Nightbot? Why is it freaking out? What are you doing to it? Oh my god. Ah! Ah! It broke on its own? What did you do to it? Someone upset it in the chat. Someone must have said something to it. Nightbot is a sensitive soul. Does not like criticism. Oh no. That's a blue eyes, Malefic blue eyes white dragon right there. Taking advantage of my field spell, I'll have you know. Activate Metal Reflect Slime. No. I am not having Banquet of Million flashbacks. I'm not going back to those burn mill deck things. I refuse. Can Egyptian God Slime be destroyed by battle? Doesn't matter. We've got a monster that's stronger. Witness the power. Spirit Supernaturalist. God, I keep getting his name wrong. Attack. Priestess. Slime. Any number. Any number. How do you remember that? I thought it was a permanent banish, by the way. Banquet. I thought you didn't get the cards back. Oh, they got banished, didn't they? Oh, no, they're still there. They're still there. Ishiji cards make good small world bridges in Gravekeepers, as Konami intended. They did. I should probably check the small worlds. Oh no! Malefic Cyber End Dragon. Hoi hoi. My favorite Malefic monster. Fighting against me. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that monster, you know? Okay, God Slime is doing God's work. So that's good. I have to get over it. I have a plan. It's going to take me a turn, though. Or is it? Activate Supernaturalist effect. Normal summon Headman. Headman's effect. Bring back. I'll send your Malefic Cyber End Dragon. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, what if they have something? Sorry, Slime. Underworld Goddess. Jump Scare. Ahoy hoy. Let's throw this down just in case. Battle. Underworld Goddess attack directly. Rogue Woman. Rogue Woman. Rogue Shadow. GG. Well played, well played. I butchered that. I'm so sorry. Odd Eyes. Are you ready for a duel? It's a win for me. First time I made that monster in this deck. Odd Eyes, good luck. Group 9. There's like groups in this. What is this? God, that's coming in clutch. Damn, I couldn't get the big man out. Negated the trap. That would have helped. Ah. Played regardless. Good game, good game. The room is full? Oh, sorry about that. Oh no, we're going second against this. It's the first time I've drew a Rite of Spirit this entire day. God, this is really my favorite royal rare. It's a pretty sick royal rare to have. I think one of cards that you have one royal finish of is really cool. I'd love to get like a playset of something. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Mom, can we play Tearelaments? We've got Tearelaments at home. Tearelaments at home, Marincess. Got lucky during the anniversary collection. Pulled a royal rare Astrograph Sorcerer, but can't really use it right now. We pulled Solid Soldier. I can't remember if we had any others. My favorite royal finish is probably my Nibiru and my Cyber Dragon Infinity. Yeah, those two are my favorites. Oh, Rogue Shadow. Oh, thanks so much for the gifted sub. Rain, welcome to the stream team. Rogue Shadow, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for buying me. Sorry, for putting towards costs of house things. Hold on. Rogue Shadow, you've just bought me some tea towels. Thank you so much. I'll buy some blue ones. Thank you. Should Predaplant Vert Anaconda be banned? Oh. Probably. Or just make it exclusive to Predaplant deck. That would also be acceptable. This negates a spell. Not ideal. But with the graveyard shut off, to be fair, this should do some... Never mind. Opposite Tormentor saw some play a Resonator deck in Duel Links. Sick. Negate but not destroy, especially this type one on the field destroy it. Alright, I get it. You don't like Necro Valley. Alright. Activate Royal Tributes. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Set 2 cards face down. And end my turn. It's Odd Eyes' move. What was this? Marincess dive. Oh, we can special summon from the deck? An ideal. That's a shame. What did he do? Oh, the toxic card can't destroy your opponent's card effects. I can't destroy his field spell. Oh dear, oh dear. The heart of the 8-ball. Will Andy pick me? Don't count on it. Triangle. Put my Necro Valley back in my hand. Uh-oh. Lightning Vortex? Can we have Lightning Storm? We've got Lightning Storm at home. Lightning Storm at home. Marincess Current. Don't use that card too often. When a Marincess Link monster you control destroys... Battle Phase. Crackdown. I attempt to take your monster. Do you have the trap in your hand? Oh my god, it's immune. I thought it had to have... Oh no. I don't understand. Why can I steal his monster? I don't understand. What was the, how is what give it immunity? The field spell? But I thought he had to use Crystal Heart. Equipped to it. Maybe. Crystal Heart? But I don't see it. So if I can just deal with the field spell, I might be able to take it. Crystal Heart was true. Oh, I thought it had to be equipped to it. I see. I see. Necrovalley. Flip summon Gravekeeper's Spy. Spy's effects. I don't have any way of getting rid of that field spell. Can I use effect once per turn? Can I use your effect once per turn? Assume no dark monsters in that grave. No. think we'll be okay. Maybe. Bum, 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 bum. Of a Marincess wave. He can definitely get out of 3,500 tap point monster. Ooh, no. Bull Reef. Haha! You get special summon from the deck. Well done. Bum 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 bum. One of my monsters might survive. Two level 4s can make a Boguska. Maybe. Make a Zeus. Bye, Supernaturalist. Oh. Okay. An unusual play, not gonna lie. Ow. Whoa. That's my best monster. Can bring him back, though. I think. Won't be strong enough, though. I've banished my other one. Bubble Reef banishes itself? Seems like a little bit of a misplay there. Unless... Summon a Crystal Heart. Fair. Oh, can I not attack? Oh, negate that attack. Come back to me. Average Omar, thank you for the sub with the Twitch Prime. I can't remember if I said thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, God. Comeback of the Century is on. It's Odd Eye's turn, and the final turn of the duel, or the penultimate turn of the duel. He draws, And he activates Signet Mining. This lets him add a level 4 or lower Cyberse monster to his hand by discarding his Marincess Cascade. However, TGS activates his Imperial Tomb of the Necro Valley. Since he has Necro Valley and a Gravekeeper monster, he can negate the activation of a card. He ends his turn. It's TGS's turn, and the final turn of the duel. He draws and gets Storming Mirror Force. Moves straight into his battle phase, and uses his Spy to attack Odd Eyes directly. TGS wins the duel. And if you enjoyed that video, guys, don't forget to like it. Odd Eyes, well played. Good use of the Marincesses. You did deal with my Necro Valley, but then we got it back. Chris, thank you for the duel. Thank you for the duel, Odd Eyes. Thank you, thank you. Chris is here. Imagine if he had like, an effect in hand and live for another turn. I'd have been very upset if that happened. He's defying destiny. He was meant to lose this turn. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. You get ahead. Bim bim bim. Normal Summon Priestess is a waste, but if I use Necro Valley and they have Ash Blossom, it's such a shame. Necro Valley Throne. Like, Normal Summon this, activate this, could deal with Ash Blossom, or the Maxi that I think's in their hand. But I guess if I use Necro Valley first, eat the Ash Blossom, we just sort of just like, alright, we'll take the L with that one. Chris is contemplating something. Alright. Does my opponent have an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring in their hand? No, they don't. Which means I can add... I like Commandant. My hand isn't as cracked as I thought it was. It's a shame. Necro Valley to the field. Priestess to the field. Royal Tribute to ruin your day. Sorry, Chris. Activate Moon Mirror Shield, so I don't get outpowered. Set one card face down. End of my turn. We lost a Lazion, the Time Lord, Zaphion, the Time Lord, Meteon, the Time Lord, and a Sandion, the Time Lord. It's Chris's turn, and he draws. How big of a donation to extend stream? How much? For 2? I mean, this door might be done in a bit. You might get a chance. Let's get Sam to do a subathon. Subathon duel room. Everybody's dream. Sam butchered all those names. No, he had one. What do you do? That's only Graveyard Shuffle. I can live with that. No damage. End of the battle step. Do I wait? Or can I do it in response? Let's find out. Sam can be bought. Oh. You know what you're talking about. No clue. Once per turn, if your opponent draws a card, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. That's going away at the end of the damage step. Oh, should my normal draws count? That's not fair. Normal summon Commandant. I can't best that monster. None of them are Dark in the Grave. I can make... No, I can't make an access code talker. Go on then. Honorary Trickstar. What's your next would have won X video? It's either gonna be I finish off Battle City Finals and I do Odeon Joey, My Marek, or Yugi Marek. Have I done Marek Bakura? I guess there's Marek Bakura. That's not an official duel. We'll do that one of the days. Actually, no, I probably should count that. Or I might do Jaden versus the Gravekeeper dude. Just to stick... We'll see how the Gravekeeper video does. I might just plop that one out. Oh no, he's going to wipe... Oh no. He's going to put it all in my hand. Or back into the deck. He's going to add a Meteon. I think that's the OP one. Yugi versus Rick. Quite a few people have asked that. We're going to lose Moon Mirror Shield. By field. I'm glad I didn't make Baguska now. No meme duel for me. Very sad. Is this guilt trip working? No. No guilt trips. Oh no, Necro worked against my Moon Mirror Shield. We need our opponent not to draw any more Time Lords. That's the play. Adrian versus Viper. Just talk about the fist fight. The fight begins, and Adrian swings first. He gets him with a right hook. Oh. I have never seen so much carnage. So I'm losing my grave again. No worries. Burn. Who is outside? I guess I can wait a turn before I do anything. I guess I could start getting set up. Sam, what is worse, playing against this or a runic deck? Time Lords aren't that bad. They have a weakness, which is good. Which, if he doesn't draw into it, another one, he doesn't have one. But does he have one? I'm kind of scared of the back row removal one. That's one I don't want to deal with right now. At the end of battle phase, if this card battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of one monster your opponent controls that battled this card. So, in my best interest would have been not to summon a monster, apparently. Never mind. Time Lord dies to surprise Imperm. We don't play any, unfortunately. Might have to make a Zeus, which is on the cards now, at least. Maybe I can't wait for him to... Ooh. Ahoy hoy. It's your move. Right. Go back from whence you came, Raffion. Did Chris draw a new Time Lord? Nine, 8, 6. He did. How many Time Lords has he got in his deck? Battle. He's going to try and halve my life points. However, this is where we play our Storming Mirror Force. Back to the hand. That's his normal summon, right? He doesn't get to do that again. Thank God. Right, we need to not run into Mirror Force or anything of that sort of nature. So I guess we go... If we get our slime out, then this is going to absorb all of the bad stuff. So tempted to get rid of that back row. I'll take the gamble. I'm just going to believe that this card is not detrimental to my health. You know how it is. Oh no, we could have done both. Wait, is that enough for game? 3, 6. Please be enough for game. I refuse to do the maths, you see. Infinite lights. I refuse to read. Slime. Phoenix. Supernaturalist. Chris. I was getting a bit worried there. Not gonna lie. Played. GG, Chris. Well played. Well played to you too. 5 whole wins today. Well, well, well. Let's take a look at that scoreboard. I don't want to leave the room. I just want to leave the table. Infinite light is useless without empty machine and infinite machines. I see. You didn't play around Gauze. I did not. Right. We had some joiners, but didn't duelers. We had some unluckies with the 1 losses. Some unluckies with the 2 and 3. Tamash with the 1 win, which I believe was against me. And the Ryzen with... I think beat me as well. Oh no. Warhammer with a win. Alan with a win. George with a win. Anjo 1-1. Link 1-1. Kite 1-1. Extra double queso with the 1-3. Sick name. Sleep with the 6 losses. I'm so sorry. Neos with a double win. Desandri with a double win. Oscar with a 2-1. Eco Blitz with a 2-2. Blythe 2-2. Rexim 2-3. Cheaper So 2-3. Sleep with a 2-6. 2 Sleepies? No, I think I dreamt Sleepy. Did I read Sleepy's name twice? I think I've gone crazy in the brain. Or this must have moved. 3-1 with Keflam. 3-3, 3-4, Escalade, Mixed-Ficto, Waterwolf, Chris Jew, Stinky with a 4-2, Yami Ishizu, 6-0. What if Ishizu had a Yami spirit inside of her Millennium necklace? Damn, well done. Space Kato with a 6-2, TGS Anime with the 8-8. Oh my god, my thing was so off. 8-8? Really? Hey, chat, it's a tie today. Who would have thought? Supreme King with a 9-1. That is a fantastic score. But even better than that is Sir Junior. Oh my god. Pet the Crebo for that. Let it fart. Sir Junior, you absolutely smashed today's duel room. You got gold. Supreme King got silver. Kato... No. Yami Ishizu got third. Kato got 2 losses. You attempted it, though. Master's Lion. No, that's perfect. 8-8. 2 8s is double infinite. 2 infinites make 0 or something. I don't know. That'll do me. Guys, thank you so much for joining the duel room. I'm really sorry if I didn't get to give you a duel today. I'm sorry duels take so long. I'll be back Monday. We're going to play Gravekeepers again. We're going to try and get them into Diamond. It seems impossible because I've been playing off screen, and though I can get wins and I can go up like 1 or 2 ranks, you just can't consistently do that. Moa. Right, I really want my dinner. Have a good day, everyone. Samo Chat has to win. No, we don't. We can have a draw every now and then. Where are we at the moment with Gravekeepers? We're hit and miss. I think I have a massive loss streak and a couple win streaks somewhere, but we're there. I've got to Plat 3 or Plat 2 or something, but that's about as high as it's got. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. And, bye. I have salt in my veins. Whoa.